motorcycle mechanic who has worked a great deal on Evel's bikes over the years. It's really difficult to say for sure whether Evel will go on this run or not. A man from Butte, Montana. Began a life that could have led to imprisonment. He admittedly was a bad kid, as he puts it, and all of a sudden he said, I knew that the way I was going, I had to change or I was in for a lot of trouble. Started out as a professional semi-pro hockey player, went into rodeo work, went into daredevil tricks, and we cannot tell you whether he will go this time out. No, he pulls up, and he will not go this time again. One more look. Of course, he has had many successful jumps, but he has had many that have not been so successful. There was a time in Carson City, Nevada, when he nearly suffered fatal injuries. And then, of course, that memorable jump at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas in 1968. The thumb went up, indicating... Again, John Hood is there with Evel Knievel, discussing whatever you discuss at this moment. Evel Knievel is very intense. We talked to him a few moments ago before he came out of the van. And his total concentration now is getting that bike off the approach ramp and onto the landing ramp. And he's not hesitating. He'll go.
The motorcycle right in half, Frank.
Boy, it did come apart, didn't it?
Boy, I hit hard. I know. Man,
let me just slip around on this side.
Oh, where'd I land? Just a little short. I'm number 14. I don't care.
Just a little short.
I did it. That's the way it is. I almost came over backwards, but I'm walking away from it. Great show. Thank you, Dad.
Can we talk to you about your thoughts?
Yes.
We can just turn you around to our handheld here.
All I can tell you is that thank you. You know, I landed on number 14. I didn't get all the way across it. This motorcycle is the finest machine in the world as far as I'm concerned. It broke in half, but it held me up, and all I can say is thanks to number one, thanks to Harley Davidson. You've been so good to me through the years. I would like to tell all of you something, though, that I want you to take on a serious thought. You saw this motorcycle with the front end high in the air, and if a man is a real professional, he has to realize that he cannot go beyond the point of no return, and a motorcycle is not an airplane. It doesn't have wings on it. I am going to continue to perform throughout this country and throughout the world with my sons, and I hope that I'll be successful at doing it. But as far as I'm concerned, I have jumped far enough. Today, I'm going to walk away from here with you, and I hope to come back and see you here at Kings Island again. And I hope to walk back and walk away again for year after year after year. And I feel that's being a professional. That's what I'm going to do.
Evel, you have to be a little bit relieved. I know how tight you were, how tense you were, although you made some really good practice jumps this afternoon. We're going to take a look at it on the replay, and you perhaps tell us where it went right, where it went wrong. It never goes wrong when you make it, does it?
Well, Frank, you can see here the whole side of the motorcycle is busted up, and when I came off a takeoff, I was a little bit crooked. I tried to get straightened up. The horsepower dragged just a little bit, but boy, it came on strong. When I got up in the air, I felt the front end come just straight up and almost underneath me and go over backwards, and I thought, oh boy, the same thing's